Hello and welcome to the All Night Gamers Podcast, episode 243. Hi, hello, hi. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for joining us for another edition of the show. We're back. No, we got four of us this time. Dakota decided to join along with us. I am so not locked in on this show today.
I can hear it.
It was only because last week was like 90% Xbox hate that I knew what we were talking about. But I've been like so not paying attention to anything going on with
Dude,
games this past week.
I've been so busy. I'm just like, stuff. I love when stuff happens. So the show's gonna be a mystery to me for once.
How are we doing this week, boys? Other than busy.
I worked 2 hours. I worked 2 hours over.
Love doing that.
And didn't even resolve the issue. So I gave
that.
up. I gave up. I'm gonna ask people tomorrow. Chelsea and I went to our anniversary dinner last night. That was fun. Went to Magic. Magic was busy as hell. Did not think about the fact that it was a holiday weekend. Their new Starlight Parade, literally, they made an announcement like 15 minutes before. And they were like, hey, this showing is full. Please ask a cast member for more times. I'm like, we gotta go.
They consider Columbus Day a holiday weekend?
It's a busy holiday weekend.
Really?
Yeah.
Who gets off Columbus Day? No one gets Columbus Day anymore.
People do, and not only do they get off on Columbus Day, they also just showed up like early because Tron on Wednesday was 2 hours.
Jeez.
Well, I mean, the movie did just come out, I guess.
Yeah, they did not do well.
I mean, it's Tron. The movies don't do well.
Well, they do less well when you have Jared Leto starring it.
Yeah, when it's freaking Morbius.
It's Tron in time. And nobody can prove that he didn't say that because nobody else watched it.
I don't know. I've read some comments. Some people seem to like it a lot. One of the big things I've read, though, is he probably would have been in it no matter what because he's been pushing for it the most since Legacy came out.
Jared Leto?
Yeah.
Why?
Is he a Tron guy?
I guess
Apparently.
so, if he's been pushing for it.
That's crazy. Yeah, but it was busy. So we left. And then trying to think of what else I did. Not much. I've just been consumed by trying to rest when I have time.
I feel that. I got home and took a
playing
2-hour
games.
nap and then woke up
I
5 minutes
should
before
have.
this.
I should have taken a nap. That would have been much smarter than staying over and trying to get stuff working. Yeah.
Well, all
I haven't
right.
been much to anything. Hopefully, got an interview Wednesday. Either I'm gonna be a mechanic or I'm about to sell cars. So cross your fingers right there.
One of those
He's home.
significantly more interesting, but the other makes significantly more money.
I know. Here's the problem, though. I've my best friend's a mechanic, and he's told me, look, it's gonna be a lot of BS once you walk in there. And so
That's any job.
that's true, but he's also almost like lost his hand because of the BS. Dude,
Okay, see,
so like,
OSHA.
so
there's
what
BS
ended up
and then
happening?
there's just non-compliance.
Well, no. So he's telling the dude, "Hey, stop moving the jack, stop moving the jack." He's letting the vehicle down. His hand gets crushed between the vehicle because he's right underneath it, and there's like a hole at the bottom, and the floor, and it's like cutting through him. He has a scar to show it, and he finally lifts it up, and I'm like, you can see blood pour, and I'm like, dude, what? It's like, yeah. And that day, I almost went to jail.
For
Valley
murder.
crash out.
Fair, fair.
So hopefully, if I get the sales job, it does good. I used to do roofing. I used to like go door knock and sell roofs in Louisiana. I love sales. I love talking to people. So if I can get the sales job, I'll be great. I think my only setback would be I'm not much of a driver. I don't like driving. I've had a fair share of it, and I hate it. So only way I'm gonna know how to sell a vehicle is to drive the vehicle. That's hands down. Well, you got to know the ins and outs. If I can't drive it, I can't sell it. So I
Sure.
got to get over that. But other than that, I've had good weeks.
Look, the thing about driving itself is not bad. The other drivers are the problem.
Thank you. Look, I'm telling you, look, I got hit by a vehicle twice in a week because I was walking. Both times they ran a red light.
Now that
That's pretty
People
bad.
sounds,
can't drive.
yeah. Well, yeah.
Very, very unlucky.
We don't give people licenses based on their ability to drive.
We give them their ability to take a written test. Or electronic now, I guess.
No, that's
Can you
permanent.
memorize what this is? Yes. Are you gonna apply it? No.
No. Correct. Same as any especially like peak high school when you earn it normally.
I feel like
Yeah.
most people get it through driver's ed at this point, not through going and doing a test at the DMV.
Which
It's
is
cheaper.
smarter. That too. Because you have to get insurance and other stuff for them to hand you your license. But if you hold it for, I know in Mississippi, if you hold it for X amount of years, you automatically can get your driver's license if you hold your
That's
permit.
crazy.
So yes, it is. Actually, what's even crazier is there's no more driving tests, and they really don't care if you cheat. So
I mean, that's not really a surprise though. Georgia did away with them for their COVID class of drivers. So thanks, Georgia. Love that.
thank you. Now I gotta watch out for more idiots. Thanks.
Correct.
Well, let's get into the news here. Apparently, Nintendo got hacked
Yeah, I
by
saw
a
that.
group called Crimson Collective.
Ooh.
I feel like most of the comments were just being like, "Why are you going after Nintendo and not something like actually important?"
Okay, but my
Nintendo
thing
is
is, what were
important.
they breaching
I
for?
thought we wanted
True.
this.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
right.
what did they hack exactly?
Uh,
Like, I know they
Honestly,
hacked
probably
it, but they had to be searching
Japan's
for something.
nuclear launch codes at this point.
You know what? Fuck it. You might be right. Oops, sorry.
You're good. Let's see. Yeah, I don't understand. We're like, why would you attack Nintendo? What? This isn't the r/tomorrow subreddit. What are we like? This isn't gonna. I don't know.
I
Uh,
mean,
uh,
it could be a standpoint at, well, we don't like how you're charging this amount for cards, or this for your game. They're trying. It could be many things, but that could be the first thing that pops in my head.
Do we know what actually leaked from it though? Has anything?
Um, no, there's not really any like. There's not a lot of details on what they actually got, and Nintendo hasn't said anything on it, so we don't really know if this is even true.
Hmm.
But I don't know. I feel like Nintendo probably isn't going to say anything about it because they're scared
They
of their
never do.
image.
Yeah.
Even though, like, it's
Yeah,
okay,
why would
Nintendo.
I?
Everybody gets hacked. You too. You're not God.
Right. But you try to portray this image, we're the best company, and that one minor breach might be like, oh well, what if other people start doing this now? What if they're not as secure as they think, and it doesn't take much to actually get into it,
I
and
mean,
they don't want people to realize that?
realistically, like most hacks, it was probably social engineering rather than like an actual hack.
True.
Because I'm pretty sure that's what happened last time Disney got hacked. Was it was somebody that had let them into they'd somehow the hacker got access to one of the cast members' team's account and stole everything that was on the team server.
Jeez.
So, yeah, there's little detail, but I'm sure we'll talk about this more
It'll
next
come
week if
out.
anything actually comes of it. Nintendo also published 2 new short films this week.
Well, same short film.
There's differences. And like,
Or, yeah, 2 almost identical ones, slightly different ones. I don't know. Called Close to You. I don't know. It's weird. There's a baby. I haven't watched them yet because I don't really care.
Okay, I watched it.
I knew you would have because there's apparently something to do with Pikmin in it.
Well, I watched it before there was Pikmin.
well,
But
there's Pikmin music.
Yeah, there was Pikmin music in it. People legitimately thought the baby was Rosalina, and it was obviously not. Uh, but it was a baby learning to walk. The mom was trying to teach the baby to walk, and the dog starts barking. And it's a cute short. If you haven't seen it, you should watch the Pikmin one. Because the one they released the next day on the Nintendo Today app had the Pikmin added, where they were interacting with all the items, like the baby's pacifier and the blocks and whatnot.
Well, one's the perspective from the mom and the baby, and one's the perspective from Pikmin.
Well, kind of.
No, because the baby one follows the baby around in certain shots and the Pikmin one has shots that it's not the other one.
I don't. No, I don't. I don't know if that's. I'd have to watch them in comparison.
Yeah, you would because I did.
Oh, crazy.
Let's see. We got a statement from Nintendo. A statement from Miyamoto about the shorts. Excuse me. Quote. This is from Miyamoto. Quote. Growing up, my son would never clean his room. The desire of ordering someone to pick up something and have them obey me directly inspired Pikmin. In many ways, I love Pikmin more than my own son.
Okay, this is a meme, right?
I hope it's not. I hope it's not.
I thought that was like a r/tomorrow meme.
I mean,
Gosh.
the funny thing is that even if this is a meme, like we don't really
There's
know. Like he
we can't
totally could
confirm
have said
it.
this. Because also, I
Knowing
don't know,
him,
like
yes.
Japanese culture is a little different. It's not super weird to say things like that.
Yeah, because it's
like a
supposed to
joke.
be
Yeah.
but
Or
like
even like yeah,
you're
like in
not
some ways I love Pikmin more than my own son. But like
crazy.
I wonder what his son thinks about that.
Okay.
How old is Miyamoto's son? I
I
know nothing about
mean,
this
we
man's
don't.
life.
You're not r/tomorrow ready.
I know enough.
They don't
Uh,
know
I know
anything
that he's
about his life
starving and that he
either.
smokes cigarettes. And that I should be ashamed of myself for not buying 12 more copies of Mario Galaxy 1 plus 2.
and Celeste.
You know what? You can reconcile by going buy more copies right now for just $39.99.
You know what? You're right.
Stop him from
I'll see you
smoking
guys.
cigarettes.
I got a mission to take. Nintendo is now requesting that a court award $4.5 million in damages from the Switch piracy guy that we keep talking about because he refuses to keep not doing anything. We've officially hit the find out part of the fuck around and find out sequence.
Good.
So yeah, I mean,
I thought they were supposed to be good at math, and boy, did they miscalculate.
I don't even think they thought they were good at math. They just didn't care.
so and they
This
came
is
up with $4.5 million because they have no way to assess the damages directly, so they just went with the maximum for every infringement. So there's $150,000 per infringement, and they are claiming 30 infringements.
good freaking night, dude.
Well, the guy didn't even show up to court, so
Infringement.
Or
Another
take
150 to the
take it
stack.
down and stop.
you gotta
All
cease
he
and
had to do
desist.
was
What
stop.
should you?
At one point, that was literally all they said. Was like, "Hey, can you just stop?"
If you get a cease and desist, what should you do?
Keep
Ignore it
going.
and keep doing the same thing.
You go.
Genius.
Look, in his defense, he didn't want to stop.
Your
Yeah, he's just a
officer?
guy.
Nuh-uh.
He's just a silly little guy.
That's how
And
Reddit
Judge,
sees
you
them.
want to for it.
he made money off of it.
Yeah,
Why should
there's the
he stop?
corporation. because they're mad if they're taking their money away.
Yeah. Now this explanation shows why $4.5 million is ridiculous, but I mean, dude, you didn't stop or do any of the. I mean, this is like the what we're on like step 10 of
Yeah.
I think.
of
At
this. There were
least.
so many better options that we could have chose to resolve this problem. But you refuse to do any of them, so now you're gonna get fucking arrested and raided for $4.5 million that you don't have. I mean, I don't
Maybe
know what
he's
to
friends
tell you,
with
dog.
Bezos.
Like, I'm not trying to be all, but the corporation.
But also, in this case,
But also, if you just
like
stopped,
all you had to
if you
do,
just
all you
had
had to do,
stopped, yeah.
like how many chances do you need to stop before you just run out? Apparently, this many.
I do want to clarify the Miyamoto thing 100% of me, and I just thought it was funny.
But I don't know. I mean, like, literally, he could say it. I think that's what makes it the best meme is that it could totally be real. It's obviously not real, but it could be real.
But it could be, and it'd be so funny.
Japanese game and comic platform DL Site launches its own payment alternative following Visa and MasterCard suspensions.
Interesting.
No, that makes sense.
What did they
Japan's
get in trouble
probably
for?
sick of.
I think I missed this.
We've talked about it a little bit that Japan's like keeps getting hit by like what we've talked about with Steam and other games and blah 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 blah. But they actually have like a big market for it with like manga and games and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Hmm.
And also the ESA is reporting that the average gamer is 41 years old. And nearly half of them are women.
I mean,
TLDR, people over 50 predominantly played cell phone games, and people under 35 predominantly played console and PC games.
yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do I put this in a way that's not blatantly sexist? That's a great way to lead off this, right?
Yeah.
As
Right.
is.
I would like to know the gender rates of the mobile gaming one, and specifically what games they're playing, because I feel like Facebook moms and Candy Crush are skewing these statistics. I have obviously nothing. I don't care what sex you are playing the games. I'm just a numbers guy, and I want to know the numbers. How many Facebook moms playing like standard mobile games are included in this?
Because I gotta know how.
Considering Candy Crush being the top one downloaded, yeah, that's a fair question.
Yeah, like I know people who said that their mom has like maxed out Candy Crush levels, including my roommate's mother, who just chimed in from the other room. So like
Crazy.
Exhibit A. Based on that one
Why
data point, I
people
will now make a broad
play?
assumption on
Yeah.
on women.
Crazy. We're shut down.
That's crazy. This one's an interesting one. I found the article, and they've got like different statistic things, right?
Okay.
Look at this. I guess this makes sense, but it doesn't make sense in my mind, right? But yeah, okay, that could be right. Look at the percentage of my grandparents for people who did the
1 in
survey.
3.
My mind says no, but yeah, okay, people could easily. Yep, that makes sense.
Yeah, like it's a believable number, but it's also like I don't know.
I mean,
My
I think
grandparents
it's.
are from like the Great
I can't.
Depression, literally. So
Right, that's
That's
why.
true. Yeah.
That's where I'm also at in mental
they
as well. But
they
I'm like, man, some of these people
Slightly,
might have
slightly
grandparents.
older than that or younger than that, but like still, it's like that's. I could not see any of our grandparents playing games.
I'm pretty sure it took all they had, all the strength they had to not assume that I was an actual born again demon because I liked video games. That's how old my grandparents were. So like I cannot relate. I'm very jealous, and you know what? I'm happy for those people that get to play video games with their grandparents. I wish I got to do that. All right, on to Collector's Corner, the weekly segment where we talk about the games we've been playing and the games we've been buying and good things and bad things going on in life. We spin a wheel to determine who goes first. So let's see who we got this week.
Jump rolls.
Damn, Cameron's first.
Oh yeah, I love going first. And I break Alex's streak too. Nice. Okay.
Oh, have I been
You
going
had a
first?
streak at 2. Yeah, you had a streak at
Okay.
2. That's a streak. I mean, one of those weeks was just us, but
Point flip.
coin flip. Okay, so let's see. What have I done? I bought more amiibo cards because I can't help myself.
Breaking news. Perch
Breaking
Perkins
news.
reporting. Cameron's bought more amiibo cards.
So I do. I have a full set of the Street Fighter 6 booster pack. Um, Depending on how you split it, most are American or most are Japanese. Uh, I do not have 100% English. I do not have 100% Japanese, but
Do you have 100%
I have.
between the two?
Yes, that's it. That's the important piece. Because I sent. So this is like 31 cards, I believe. The other 7 are in the Japanese deck at home, which I Cooper opened the box for because I'm impatient and needed to know before a month from now. But that box had arguably 2 of the rarest cards, 59 and 60. Because I don't think I've seen anybody get extras of those. And I took it. I'm like, good. I needed those cards. I've been selling off some of the extras. Where is it? I realized I needed some way to protect them, so I opened up the Pokemon Halloween trick or treat cards, so I could put them in tinfoil because I forgot. I forgot about that when I was selling them. That I would need some way to protect them from the plastic. So I also sold the big Pokemon trainer box. So that's going to go towards a student loan whenever eBay stops fucking around and gives me my money, because it's still processing somehow. So thanks, eBay.
Oh, it is a lot of money.
Yeah, that's going to kill a student loan, and I'm very excited about that.
Very nice.
I would love to use it for something fun, but long-term fun is potentially better than short-term fun.
But I love how hesitant you are.
Potentially.
All right.
Yeah. Game-wise, I played Game of the Week. I played Galaxy 2. I am. Did I beat Galaxy 2 going into the last show?
I'm
I don't
not
remember.
sure if you had technically beat it or not, but
But I was close.
I mean, you had a ton of stars, so you might as well have.
Yeah. Oh, I think I had 90 going into the last show. So I beat Galaxy 2's main game, and I am working through the green stars. Some of those are more annoying than I remember. It's not even like location wise. It's just like you have to do like a triple jump off the platform, and if you miss, you die. Also got my first game over after 15 hours in, because I was doing one of the upside down off the platform ones, and I did not have the lives to do it. And then I think think that's about it. I had my anniversary stuff with Chelsea. I talked about earlier.
Yeah, I saw that photo
Found
of the cupcake that she posted. It looks
yeah,
cute.
yeah. They gave us those for free at Boathouse.
Very nice.
Yeah. Um, it was good. It was a good time. Would love for it to have been not a bazillion people, but looking at the photos from this weekend, it would not have mattered what theme park we decided to go to. It would have been that busy regardless. Um, yeah, it was good. It was a good time. Otherwise, I've just been working
Sweet.
because that's how I pay for my games.
All right. Well, Dakota, you're up next. What you got this week, bud?
um,
Um, so I guess what I got this week, Grandma still has cancer in her lymph nodes, but we're gonna figure that out. So that's the only crappy thing. Other than that, I've been buying a lot of Pokemon cards. I got a lot of the prismatic evolutions. Your sister Cameron and Alex is way claiming two of my EXs, so I need help hiding them real quick. I refuse to lose
yeah,
those.
that's crazy. She's due. I heard she's picking you up on her way to her new place so that you can help unload the truck. Yeah,
Yeah.
she's not leaving until she gets those. So good luck with that.
Good luck, soldier.
Oh, this is, I mean, I'll put it like this: I pulled four rare cards, and they're $25 each, like bare minimum. And I'm like, okay, cool. The box was 12. I've made my money back.
Now you
But
see
other
the
than
trick. The trick is to just hold on to them, unless because it's Pokemon. They're still gonna be worth something. If it was Yu-Gi-Oh, yeah, you'd have to sell them immediately to get some money. But Pokemon, all they do is go up,
true,
especially
Well,
the rare cards.
Game of
Pokemon, it's more like we printed this art, and the next set will have different art. And Yu-Gi-Oh is more like we reprinted the card. It's just not shiny.
It's or it's the main difference I feel like with Yu-Gi-Oh is the batch number or whatever you want to call it,
Yeah.
and people will want the one that's confirmed hollow. But yeah, no, she's not letting you into her car until she gets those cards. I can
I,
promise you.
yeah, I know. Other than that, the game I've been playing is Pokemon Omega Ruby, Platinum, and Soul Silver, and Mystery Dungeon Blue Rescue Team.
Very nice.
Trying to relive
I'm in
Pokemon
a
things.
I'm in my Pokemon hiatus, but the Omega and Alpha games is one of the few Pokemon games I skipped that I really need to play.
Oh, it's fun.
Yeah, I know,
But
but I
other than
like
that,
Oh
I,
wait,
I
Grant,
am like
there's
just about to beat Emerald, so I'm kind of burnt out on that gen.
there's a chance that whenever you get around to us, because you've interacted with us, you'll have the Eon ticket. Because I had that
What is
in
the
high
Eon
school.
ticket?
You get access to I believe it's called Mirage Island, and you get
no,
to catch Latios or Latias.
Interesting.
It was a spot pass thing that started when the game launched, and you had to find someone that had it to be able to get it.
All right, let's spin the wheel. See who's last. Alex is last. Let's go. I've been saved. Saved by the bell. I have played like two things this week, and one of them, I guess, so I've been playing a lot of Truck Simulator. I bought a new shift knob for my sim rig that is like one of those tall ones that like truckers use, and it's got a couple of switches on it to switch because there's like 13 gears in my current truck, and it goes up to 18. So you have to like shift 1 through 6, and then flip a switch and go back into gear 1, which is now actually 7th, and then do 7 through 12, and then flip a second switch. So it's got switches on there to do that, and like a Jake brake button and stuff. Aaron and I have tried out online play, which is actually kind of fun. It's extremely monotonous, but if you're into stuff like this, it is really fun to play with friends because you can just like all take the same truck job and then like go drive to, like in a convoy. Um, but you don't have to do that. You
Have
can
the
just
convoy song in the background.
yeah, and like there's CB radio, like it emulates radio noise and stuff. So like you can call your friends, and like when you listen to their transmissions, it sounds like it's coming through a radio, and it's pretty cool. And the best part is you guys don't have to do the same job if you don't want to. Y'all can just like drive separately, but just have each other on the radio or something. It's pretty cool. So
That
I've been playing a
that
little bit
does
of
sound
that and using
interesting.
the sim rig. A little more Mario Galaxy 2 as well. Um, and I'm picking back up Tears of the Kingdom because I was like, I want to keep playing a Zelda game, but I don't know which one. And Tears of the Kingdom, I just kind of dropped halfway through, so I'm picking that back up and playing again because I don't really know what else I actually want to play right now. And all the games that I have been playing are things I've played in the past, so like there's nothing new to me that I haven't played right now that I want to play. So I'm just, I don't know. I'm eating comfort food, and that's okay.
Fair, valid.
Um, oh yeah, and I did play the game of the week like a little bit, but I played it a bunch
Yeah, I
like
didn't.
3 weeks ago, so there was only so much I really needed to see.
I didn't. I'll be honest. I didn't play a ton, but I was definitely. I played it enough. Plus, 100% of it not too long ago. So
Um, yeah, that's about it. So Alex finishes out.
Yeah. Okay. Obviously, I put time into Rivals. That's a shocker to no one. Game of the week. Some time into Until Dawn. Cameron and I watched a few more horror movies.
oh yeah, we basically, except for
We
last night,
watched.
we
Yeah.
we broke our streak of horror movies last night.
Until Dawn. We watched Batman and the Doom that came to Gotham. Oh,
Uh, Final Girls.
we did watch Final Girls. That was actually pretty good. It's
That
like
one's like a. It's not even really like a meta commentary like Scream is. It was like a simultaneously like a campy movie that had like a serious slasher. If that makes
serious
sense.
enough.
Interesting.
Yeah, the Final Girls, because there's like also a movie called Final Girls that's different.
Yeah, no, this was a horror movie in theory.
And I bought a new game. It's called Bye Sweet Carol. It's a horror game. I
Um,
haven't gotten to play it much, but it's designed to look like old Disney movies.
I remember you talking about that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, that's not the only game you bought this week.
Oh, and I bought No Sleep for Kaname Date, but that's at home because I bought it physically, and they had it for 10,
$30.
20, 50. 30, but then I got another 10 off because I had a code from Best Buy.
Nice.
Yeah, I went over there to pick up the some more packs of Amiibo. Alex was like, well, while you're over there, see if they have the Switch version. Because why would you want to pay for the Switch 2 version? You know? They did not. So then I called him and I'm like, hey, they don't have it. He's like, oh, well, I'm just going to order it then. And then he shipped it home because I don't trust actually getting shipments here, and neither does Alex.
Well, all right. On to game of the week then. Super Mario Galaxy. Kind of low hanging fruit because the
Yeah.
1+2 collection came out. Can I?
Galaxy.
These games are so good that I don't even really know how to tell you about it.
Other than you need to play it if you have not played it.
Yeah, I mean, because at some point it's like, why are we talking about Mario games? They're all pretty good. Like the worst Mario game is like an 8 out of 10, but the Mario Galaxy, the soundtrack, the orchestral soundtrack is so freaking good. Honestly, that's might be my favorite thing about the game is the soundtrack more than the levels and like all the cool stuff that it does, which sells that game hella short. But the soundtrack is so good.
Yeah,
The
it's really hard to be like, you shouldn't play a Mario game. But like, dude, Galaxy is just key. It I know Galaxy and Galaxy 2 are uh you know pretty similar in terms of level design and whatnot because Galaxy 2 is basically DLC. But like to the max. But I honestly feel like there's levels in Galaxy 1 that I enjoy way more than most of Galaxy 2.
I mean,
It's
so this is why I'm struggling to. I'm struggling with this because I know we're gonna play Mario Galaxy 2 next week, so I'm trying
yeah.
to hold off
So
on
it's
talking about it.
talking about Galaxy 2. Yeah.
But Mario Galaxy 1 is way more like I don't know. Mario Galaxy 2 is just Mario Galaxy 1 without the context. They don't really give you they give you enough context to say
But
like,
they
"Hey,
don't.
this is Mario," and you jump around and collect stars. Okay, go.
Yeah, I've run some levels in Galaxy 2 where they absolutely expected you to have already known how to play it from Galaxy 1.
Yeah, which is fair.
Um, which is fair.
I
Um,
know Cooper and Kyle love this second ship more, but I love the cosmic
oh yeah,
observatory.
no, it's no question. The observatory, but is the observatory a pain to get around to when you come back in after closing out? Sure, but
No, it's pretty fast.
I don't know.
well, yeah, but
It's
like,
fine. Like I for one don't really care about too much atmosphere in Mario games because at the end of the day it really is this is Mario, go collect stars.
fair.
Which is kind of why I also prefer Galaxy 2 because Galaxy 2 is all about the levels. That's like all the game has. But it's the atmosphere in Galaxy 1 is really nice. The music's really good. The way that the observatory is much more of a necessity in the first one because something that really I don't think it gets talked about all that much is just how different the platform mechanics were when the game came out. Like the whole three-dimensional space platforming thing and having to like consciously deal with orbits and how that works was a new idea. So giving the player a hub world in the beginning makes a lot of sense
So
because they can
especially one where you're not falling off the world.
yeah, and if you do fall off, that you like safely come
Yeah,
back. You
instant
don't
pull
die or
back.
anything.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
it's
It
a lot
gives
more of a
people
necessity
a chance to
there.
figure it out. Yeah.
Yeah.
This would so a couple months ago when we were talking about what age should a child play games, and we
Yeah.
determined young kids should not play 3D games. Galaxy is one of those games I feel like once they've played enough games and got their hands on with enough 2D games, Galaxy feels like one of those games where they could actually like play a 3D game, and not like be bombarded uh, for being a young player, because it gives you a lot of learning opportunities before you really have to figure stuff out.
Yeah, I mean it's a again at the end of the day it's a Mario game, so the
Yeah.
complexity is only so high and also it can be very difficult at times, but it's only as difficult
Oh,
as you want it
absolutely.
to be. So
Yeah, because
like
you don't have to collect that star.
yeah. Um
You do if you want to 100% it, but like I feel like most people don't 100% games. So
I only like where I stand now, I like Mario Galaxy 2 more solely because of the attack of levels. It's all about new ideas constantly.
get it.
There's no pacing. It's just go. And like once you've done
Yeah,
the song and dance of Mario Galaxy, you don't really care about the other stuff. You're just like, give me the freaking levels. Like let's do this. I don't need
let's
the
run it.
window dressing. But Mario Galaxy 1 is all the stuff that it does that is not just playing through levels is very necessary.
Mhm.
And damn, if it ain't a good game, it's so freaking good. It's peak.
Is yeah, I was playing it while I was responding to eBay comments, and I'm just like, if he doesn't start responding, I'm just gonna end up playing through like the second world, because I like in the time I was waiting, I beat world or shoot, I can never think of the names of the domes, but that first
The
dome,
Terrace.
yeah, the terrace, I beat that one.
The one thing that I did always find I found it infuriating when trying to complete Mario Galaxy is how you have to bounce around so much. And that's, I think, is
Yeah,
probably where the complaints
es-
about the observatory come into play of like having to navigate.
especially once you get to the comments, especially. Um, am I remembering this correctly? In Galaxy One, the comments don't stay; they can disappear, right?
Yeah, and you have to like play another level before they come back.
Yeah, because in Galaxy Two, that's not a thing. You can have multiple comments going on at the same time, and you can just work through them,
Yeah.
which is what I did when I unlocked them. Um, which is also exactly why I was running through them, because I'm like, that's how Galaxy One did it. I'm not risking it.
I do have to go. My phone's at 3%.
Rip.
So it was fun. I know it was fun being here, guys, but I do have to go. Y'all take care.
See you, man.
You too.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, I had a point and then I lost it because of that. Yeah.
uh,
Oh, yeah. Going through the observatory, you look at the comments. Like you go and then you do one, and then you have to go back to the main area to see which ones might have one available
Where
now, which we
other,
haven't
yeah.
done. I like that Galaxy, or well, I'll save that for next week, I guess. But that part
Yeah.
is the only thing that I
Probably
really
one of
got
the most,
frustrated
yeah,
with in Galaxy One is trying to complete.
the completion process, yeah.
Yeah, but
Because
playing through
it's
it, man, it's a beautiful
playing
game.
through it is so good.
And now you don't have to
It
play it with
like
stupid motion controls. Even though for motion controls they weren't that bad. I've played a lot of worse motion control games, but still, now that you when they remade it, I was so it just looked like it's even better now. I don't have to pull out a Wii remote. I
yeah,
can just use a controller to play it. It's blessed.
it just doesn't feel right not to. But when I think I was still move. I want to say when I played through Galaxy on 3D All Stars, I used a Pro controller. Um, I don't know. It feels right to at least be using double Joy Cons, just because that's closer to the classic style of Wiimote and Nunchuck. But I do like having the option to play it handheld and not
Yeah,
have to be like
that's something
3DS.
else. I hate playing these games handheld because the one thing about the motion controls is the pointer is really necessary for star bits. And if you don't get star bits,
Yeah,
you can't unlock the levels. And trying to get star bits in handheld mode sucks because having to use the touchscreen is stupid, especially when you're in the middle of the game, you're in the middle of a level,
it,
and now you have to take one of your hands off the controls to use the touchscreen to get star bits. So I
and because the other option is to just go, all right, I'm gonna hold it like this, and I'm gonna move it like the 3DS for Luigi's Mansion 2, and it's gonna suck.
yeah.
Yeah, it's a balance for sure, but it's a nice option to have.
You got any thoughts, Alex?
You've been awfully quiet. Let me go.
He's dead.
He's he's dead.
All right, Alex, what you got?
I mean, I think y'all really covered it pretty well. We talked about Galaxy 1 versus 2 a long
And we'll
while back
discuss
on the show,
and we'll discuss it more
and we
next
will
week.
discuss it. Uh, I'm huge on the atmosphere part of Galaxy 1, which is kind of why I like it more than 2. But man, I forgot how long the tutorial of 1 is. It
Yeah,
didn't take that long, but like, man, when you kind of
compared
know
to
what you're doing, you're
two,
like,
can
go,
I?
go, 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 go,
Yeah,
go, go,
it's
go.
like, can I get to the levels now? Because you got to go. You got to get through the Star Festival. You got to get through uh um
The
that
bunnies.
little. Yeah, you got to get through the bunnies. Then you got to free the first Grand Star before you even get to the observatory.
It's fair. They want you to understand what you're playing. And you definitely will after that first level. It's just pretty long.
It because I was like, oh well, because Alex was at work, and I'm like, well, he said he might be a hot minute, so I started playing it. Yeah, no, I did not. I think I got to the bunnies maybe before he came out, and I'm like, I don't even know how long left I have. Yeah, Galaxy One, go play it.
Yeah, 10 out of 10. like I do such a bad job pitching these. I feel like all the time, but it is a true masterpiece, and definitely where if you only play one Mario game, it probably should be this one, either this one or Odyssey.
Yeah, I would love to do Game of the Week Odyssey, dude. Especially if they do a Switch 2 version.
I mean, I don't know. They did enough to make it run fine on Switch. What's Switch 2 version like besides just DLC
More
levels?
content. Delfino Island. I don't know.
Like that would be cool.
Actually,
Don't get me wrong, but
at this point, though, let's just have Galaxy or Odyssey 2.
yeah, where's Odyssey 2?
That's what I really want. Because I don't think there's been a game since Odyssey where I've played it like that, just consuming.
Hmm.
Um, yeah, play Galaxy if you haven't. It is a masterpiece.
Onto the tidbits. RPG devs stopped making games like Baldur's Gate, quote, because retailers told us no one wanted to buy them, says New Vegas and Pillars of Eternity director Josh Sawyer.
Huh.
Um,
I mean,
well,
I guess,
retailers
but
don't know
Square
shit, so
also
Right.
Square's still doing it, and they seem to be doing fine. So, I mean, they're always complaining they didn't make enough money, but that's just a Square Enix thing at this point.
yeah, you know who
None of
else
Square's
complains about
games.
not making enough money? Literally everybody, because we live in a
Yeah,
dystopia.
true.
Skyrim lead designer still, quote, eternally shocked at the eternal popularity of Bethesda's RPG, but admits it's because no other game is quite like it. This is the biggest
Um,
nothing burger I think I've ever read.
Exactly.
Also, there's definitely games like Skyrim. I don't know what he's talking about.
Yeah, I don't know if I could really put my finger on why Skyrim is so like
It just
eternal, but
released at the right time.
And I think it's a game that people have only played it. They haven't played games like it. And you see like also 10,000 mods that you can put into the game if you play on PC.
Which most people do. I would not be surprised if, like, a week after the Switch version came out, all the Amiibo content was just on the PC version through a mod.
yeah. Also, it helps when you don't release a new game in the series ever and just keep releasing Skyrim. Like, people like Bethesda RPGs, and if you don't make a new one, then they're just going to keep playing the most latest one. And
Yeah,
you make a
especially when
version
you
for
keep
every console.
re-releasing it.
Yeah, you keep updating it for every new console and platform, so.
Yeah, so it's eternal. Yeah, because you keep releasing it.
Yeah, GTA 5 is also incredibly popular because they refuse to move on. They just keep
Like
updating the one.
there's some like, yeah, part of it's that people enjoy it, but like the other part is you haven't released a new game.
Claire Obscura Expedition 33 has sold 5 million copies worldwide. And there's also a new update coming out.
Nice.
The game
Good for them.
continues to do very well. Toontown Rewritten's partnership with Makeship kicks off with a charity campaign. Flippy and Flunky plushies are now available for purchase. All revenue donated to Child's Play charity. Toontown Rewritten. I remember Toontown in name.
So this was Disney's
Yeah, yeah,
MMO.
yeah, yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
I just had to look it up and
Um,
get some visual. I remember now.
yeah, this was Disney's big MMO.
So now they're
And then
redoing it.
like no. So this has been a
And
fan thing for probably about since it shut down in like 2012.
Ah,
Or ish.
Okay.
Honestly, I'm surprised they're able to use any of the characters though. That because technically those are Disney property. I mean, I don't think Disney cares about them, but still, they're usually so much more iron fist about their IPs.
From GOG, we're thrilled to announce that the Crisis Remastered trilogy has joined our catalog, and the original Crisis is now part of the GOG preservation program. Good. Crisis
Nice.
must live in history. Very important game.
That's the game that people use as a baseline. Can your computer run Crisis? No.
But can it run Crisis? I think I got into building PCs right at like the tail end of that being a joke.
The original Crisis or the remake? Probably
Uh,
not the original. That's so old.
well, like
They are both
it was
poorly
still a
optimized,
popular. It was a
right?
popular joke, like a meme, like but can it run
Yeah.
Crisis? Like, it kind of stopped being funny
As they
not
all
too
do.
long after
No, you just gotta invest in jokes. They'll come back to being funny.
Ah, the joke stock market. Got you, got you.
Joke start
Yeah, meme
market.
stocks
Yeah.
are real. Investing in meme stocks. Um, Vampire Survivors Online Co-op coming soon. Oh man, we gotta try that.
Oh, absolutely. I just hope it's better than
It won't be
Stardew's.
cross console, I think, at launch, but I think that'll work.
Okay, but it's like a $5 game. I'm not I'm not exactly worried about this as for whatever we need to try it with.
Um, Minecraft 2?
Minecraft 2.
Oh, the movie, Minecraft movie 2. I was going to say
Yeah.
no, that's
This
not
is
real.
this is how Alex presented it to me. He's like, Minecraft 2. I'm like, they didn't announce that. It's like the movie. I'm like, oh,
How would you even make a Minecraft 2?
you don't.
I think it would literally just have to be like Overwatch, where it's like the same game but
The
worse.
first one shut down.
Yeah.
Yeah. You
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 have
shut
to
down the
buy it
first one.
now, but it's the same
Yeah.
game.
Thank you for giving us all this money over the years. As you know, though, we are owned by Microsoft, and thus we cannot keep this game running. So please buy Minecraft 2 instead. Do we have it on the sheet? That doesn't like. So there's. Oh wait, we do. Yeah. Okay. Next.
You have 3 ways to earn your copper cape between 8 a.m. Pacific, October 13th, and 10 a.m. Pacific, October 20th. What are the 3 ways?
So you can watch a TikTok stream. Yay. You can place a copper golem statue into Bedrock Edition, or you can pick it up at which convention is it? TwitchCon.
I feel like one of these options is objectively far superior than the others.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
One does not require me to use TikTok. One does not require me to use, and also does not require me to be in person at TwitchCon and smell
One
all the
I was
streamers.
requires
gonna
you to
say
play the
Stinkfest.
game that you
One
already
requires,
own.
and also that the cape is for.
Yeah.
It's a pretty cool looking cape. It's the different colors of copper aging.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
Critically acclaimed 10-player co-op platformer Pico Park is accidentally made permanently free on Steam. I read about this. So, fun fact,
Yep.
if you have a game on Steam, you can only switch between free and not free so many times. The developers did not realize this. This game has gone free very frequently for like short periods. And yeah, their latest update, they made it free, and they didn't realize that that meant that that was going to be free forever because they're not allowed to change it anymore. So now Pico
Oops.
Park 1 is free.
Or yeah, the classic version.
Yeah.
And as part of that, they were like, okay, fine. You guys can have it for free, and we'll update it to be visually in line with the other games.
Based.
We're gonna run it back, boys, because that went so well the last 2 times. I actually do think I got it for free while we were running Pico Park.
Final Fantasy VII Remake, Intergrade, and Rebirth is now getting a twin pack physical edition for PS5 only. You can buy both games in one pack. If you haven't
Yeah,
bought
I'm
them
gonna have
already.
to do that. I'm gonna have to do that. I don't have them.
Man, well, I miss the short period of time where Remake Intergrade was like crazy expensive for PS5, and I just happened to have bought it.
Yeah,
Even I've played like
just that
probably
moment of
4 hours of it
I did
maybe.
it.
And then
I
I just
got
looked
it. I
one day and I
own
was
it.
like, oh, I didn't realize this was game was like going for over $100 now.
Mhm. Oh yeah, this is definitely gonna bring that down.
Yeah, I'm curious. Let me pull it back. Oh, it's been back down. Yeah, for a brief moment between January and like May of 2024, it was $150.
Oh my gosh.
And then it dropped
Just
down
buy
to
it
like a
digitally at that
hundred
point.
after that, and hovered around 90 for a long time until back in April. It dropped back down. I guess they re-released it, and now it's down to like $30. So yeah, my
Yeah.
wealth is gone, but
My stocks.
yeah, I would. I should have sold it, taken advantage of it. I know. Well, it was fun
The
while it lasted.
that I mean that's where my thought was with the XY trainers box back when one of the cards was going for 400 by itself, and it just circled around eventually to where it was worth money again. So sometimes you just gotta be patient.
Um, Embernick. Oh yeah, we were talking about this for the show. There's a Embernick is now trying to make a sub $100 DS handheld emulator. Um, it was quote unquote
It's
leaked a few weeks ago, but they've now officially revealed it.
it's gonna be on par with the DS. That's how they're gonna get it to be under $100.
Yeah, it's a they call it the RGDS, a dual screen device aimed specifically at emulating Nintendo DS games on a clamshell device with 2 screens. Now, by under $100, they most likely mean $99, but
Yeah. And they're poor indie company. What can you expect them to charge? $50?
So I guess we'll see. But it does look pretty close to a DS. I'm curious as to why they're giving this thing dual joysticks. They look
I
both
guess you
very
want to
poorly
emulate the
placed.
3DS.
I mean, I guess, but like, I don't know. Something doesn't seem right. Also, the joystick placement. I don't know. I feel like that just looks painful to use if you're using the joysticks.
I mean, so is the nub on the 3DS.
Yeah, but at least it's in a spot that's like comfortable. Like the right joystick on this thing is in the bottom right corner of the device. Like right above the
My
start and
favorite.
select buttons.
My favorite position.
Yeah.
Pain.
Carpal tunnel.
Yeah. For under $100. Not a bug, it's a feature.
Exactly. Old but still interesting tidbit of the week. You can die during the credits of Mario Galaxy 2, and this will cause the game to crash. And you can also do this on the Switch version still. They didn't take that out.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to do that.
Yeah, I saw that earlier. I'm like, that's so interesting. Because someone in one of the comments was like, oh, but you didn't show where it crashes. Yeah, because it doesn't record the fact that the game crashed. Because that's out of the game. So I'm like, that's so interesting.
Onto the rumors from Kepler 2, PlayStation 6 release locked in for 2027. Quote, not just on the table, it's the plan. So, PlayStation 6. What's it going to be? $1,000?
PlayStation 2, Great Depression Edition.
PlayStation 3 2. Or is it PlayStation 2 3?
2x3.
It would be really funny if the PS6 does very poorly, like if it mimics the performance of the PS3, because that would show that time really is a flat circle.
Yeah, and it's not even going to be its fault. It's just everything's so expensive now. Who's going to buy the PS6? There's not like a bazillion games for it, you know?
Yeah, I don't know what the selling point is going to be when like the PS5, I still feel like the PS5 has not really hit its full potential yet, but that just could be me being ignorant.
I don't feel like but I don't really feel like anything's like pushed it to its limit.
We're still putting out games on PS4.
Oh, well, we're going to have a 3-gen Sony. I don't know what you're
third pillar. I've been told that one before.
But this time it's going to be true because Sony can't do anything with their ailing PS4 base.
What do you mean? They'll just drop the PS5.
That's good. Yeah, the last time I got told something was going to be a third pillar, I watched my favorite handheld die. So I can't imagine this goes well. From Steven Totillo, Ubisoft canceled a post-Civil War Assassin's Creed last year.
Rip.
Why? That'd be so cool.
Yeah.
Dude, like, it's got to be because they were worried about the controversy, right? Like,
what controversy?
That's the only.
There's people that are still upset that their slaves got taken away.
Yeah,
those people are still around. What's the controversy?
I don't know.
Yeah, it's not whatever they say.
It's not
racist. It's heritage or whatever. Yeah, okay, bud.
Yeah.
I don't. Also, it's post-Civil War.
Yeah, I am upset this was canceled.
Yeah, it seems unnecessary.
That could have been cool. I might have actually put an Assassin's Creed.
That makes me
Not at
think, how
launch,
much of
obviously.
Ubisoft's fan base is country bumpkins?
5.
Oh, that is most of their fan base then. Silent Hill Townfall seemingly leaked from an official Mexico store to be releasing in March 26th of next year. Another Silent Hill
Um,
to come out in 6
I
months? Silent Hill F just dropped.
dude, they're gonna oversaturate their own market.
Oh, likely explanation March 26th is the latest release date possible before the beginning of the next financial year.
Hmm.
So there's possible it's just that because they don't have any later date they can put quite yet. I was gonna say that's
So just
that's a very short turnaround.
yeah.
All right, now for the rumor everyone wants to talk about. Pokemon got hacked. Two. Speaking of hacks, or data mine, whatever. Same thing.
No, I think this is a part of the Nintendo hack.
Oh, okay.
Well, yeah, that's what people really want out of it is the development stuff. Or well, that's what people should focus on, and hopefully not the employee information.
Or mine. I don't want my information involved either.
Yeah, my information
Right.
either.
So basically, we got like a roadmap for the next 5-ish years. Basically through Generation 11. So Generation 10 or Gaia is releasing next year with DLC plans for 2027. It's got a bunch of like visual targets and other information and stuff that's in Japanese. Um, they've got legends and other concept art. Uh, One of the original pitches for the second Pokemon Legends game was set in the Edo period, or Johto, for the 25th anniversary of Gold and Silver.
Oh, that would have
See, this is now I have to live my life knowing that could have happened, but it's not gonna. Where's Let's Go
also,
Johto? We never got that. I've been staring at my
yeah, why
Pokeball
can't we get
controller for like years, and every time I
why
look
can't
at
we
it,
get anything for Johto, dude? Like we didn't.
Just wait a sec. We'll talk about it on just to be
um,
upset, but it's on the sheet.
Seed, a new kind of RPG that takes place all over Japanese-based regions, including Kanto, Johto, Hoenn, and Sinnoh. But
No, wait, no. You're telling me they actually did the region thing?
this is
Oh, I
saying
posted. We've got
potentially
pictures.
a 2029 release.
Y'all look at the Gaia pictures of what they're aiming for and what it looks like right now.
No, where are those podcasts?
It says in the news
Yeah,
chat.
okay, I see him. Um,
Okay.
that sure does look like the Scarlet and Violet character models.
Seed is the one with the crazy map with the Johto, Kanto, Hoenn,
So no.
Sinnoh. Yeah.
Would be pretty cool. Although, like, I'm so out on Pokemon just because of the visuals. Like, Legends EA looks like such trash visually that I'm just like, yeah, I don't know, dog. So, like, with how things are currently, all of these screenshots mean nothing to me. Like, these photos, like, there ain't no way. I
Also,
want
they
to be
don't really
hopeful
anything
because I would like for
anyways.
Pokemon to be in my life but when everything is just kind of doo doo, it makes me not wanna.
And they don't go down in price. Like
Oh, God forbid.
they only go up, except for I think I saw Ultra Moon and Ultra Sun for like 40, which is still not going down in price, but like they didn't go up.
So yeah, there's a bunch of concept art in the slides and stuff to look through if you're curious. Um, Supposedly, Generation 11 would release in 2030 with this roadmap. But I mean, that's
Intriguing.
neither here nor there.
Yeah, that doesn't mean much. But it does mean they're slowing down a little bit. But I think they just kind of have to.
I mean, yeah, it's unsustainable, and like we've
Especially with
already kind of
only
seen the
one team.
fruit of that unsustainability somewhat already.
Because like with Call of Duty, which releases every year, they have 3 teams on it.
Yeah, so it's like
Pokemon does not have 3 teams on
one
it.
team only
But
puts out a game every 3 years.
It's also why they changed how the anime works. Because when they had Ash going to every region, it had to be you had to have Ash go to the new region.
You also had
You
to have the
don't
game out in
in time so that you could have people, the game has to come out so that you can have the merch and the show. And if you disconnect those a little bit, then you have a bit more time to actually work on stuff. But it's such a media conglomerate at this point that you kind of have to do like what they're doing now and just revisit old regions in order to actually pull something off.
So yeah, go look. Yeah, you can. I'm sure you can find all the leak stuff online if you want to see the concept art for yourself.
Yeah,
It's all available.
just be careful about where you're looking.
Don't download RAM trying to find these. All right, finishing topic for the week. Which game soundtrack do you still listen to today? And Cameron, you mentioned Nintendo Music, so I want to add a fun stipulation. Try to pick one that you would listen to before that app came out, because now like there's a ton of soundtracks I know I could say I listened to because of Nintendo Music, but like before then, like what video game soundtrack would you go to like YouTube for and listen to?
All right. Well, Nintendo Music doesn't have everything. So for starters, I for a lot of my background music, right, for YouTube, it's Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Hearts 1, Kingdom Hearts 3. If I can think of a song that I want in the background, grabbing it. So it may not be the whole song, but I will at least listen to snippets. Be like, yep, this is what I'm vibing with right now. So Kingdom Hearts series throughout. When I was editing for Jethro Tex, it was not uncommon for Paper Mario, which I will say I have now that that's on Nintendo Music, and I don't have to be like, well, did Nintendo copyright strike the playlist again? I have options for listening to that as well. And I probably got others, but I don't want to hog the whole time. Initially.
For sure, Mario Galaxy, since and we were talking
Oh,
about that
absolutely.
game. Definitely listen to that. Mario 3D Land, which I feel like is a weird submittal, but I can't lie.
Dude, that's
Mario
just
3D Land has no reason having music as good as it does. It doesn't make a lot of sense.
especially for a 3DS game.
Yeah, but it slaps. Stardew Valley because I own the vinyl for it. Definitely listen to that. DKC, of course. Tell you what, actually, I don't know if I can just say Super Nintendo because that's not a game, but I love finding collections of SNES music on YouTube. Specifically, there's a YouTube page called SNES Drunk. Shout out SNES Drunk. They make like 3 hours of like Super Nintendo upbeat music or like Super Nintendo relaxing music, and it's songs from just games all over the SNES library. SNES music is so good. I love 16-bit MIDI music, uh, and the like energetic soundtrack I love to use when I'm like working on something or cleaning or like staying busy because it's super hype and it's so funky. There's so much good music on the SNES from games that
Yeah.
probably suck. Um, but like I found a lot of good stuff that way, so I listen to a ton of that.
Now the problem is it's the opposite. The games may, functionally be good and even make money, but the music just flops.
Yeah.
What you got, Alex?
I mean, okay, we'll run through them. The World Ends with You is an obvious one. I play. It's got realistically, it's got three soundtracks. You've got the original game, or I guess four. You've got the original solo remix, got a few new songs. Final remix got all the songs from the others plus a bunch of new variations, and then Neo, brand new game, got songs but they brought back like all the artists from the first game, and these are like actual Japanese artists and stuff like that. Um, Persona 5, I play those. I guess all the Persona songs with lyrics really get played, but I really play stuff from Persona 5 and its spinoffs.
I feel like those are a bit easier too. When it's not just the OST, it's like something lyrical.
Yeah.
Because like a lot of the Switch games with lyrics, you can just throw that into a regular playlist, just about.
Right. Exactly. Final Fantasy Remake and Rebirth. 7 Remake and Rebirth get played a lot. And there's not like a lot of songs with music in those. It's just I like their orchestral scores, and it's loud and it's amazing. And it's not like Zelda does get mixed in as well, but like Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom don't really, because
They don't really have soundtracks.
they don't really have soundtracks. They have ambient music that does have scores, but it isn't like loud
It's
and
it's the kind of thing you put on like for background noise at like a get together. Like we could have had that on during All Night Gamers Weekend,
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're
and it would
not
have
like it's just not songs.
yeah.
That's the thing.
It's
It's not
just
songs. It's a bunch of cues. Like it's so important, and I actually couldn't listen to the soundtrack like you're suggesting, Cameron, because so much of the score is related to what's going on in the game that I'm gonna get anxious as
true.
shit when certain
Once
tracks
when
come
it
on, just because you know what's happening. Like it doesn't mean anything, or like there's no song. It's just
piano from the Guardians.
yeah, or like right now I'm in one of the labyrinths, I'm playing Tears of the Kingdom, and it's that song that they use for like empty and ancient places that's like mysterious, like you're trying to hunt for
Yeah,
something but there's a lot of uncertainty. That music gives me a lot of anxiety because it's just like you're not actively fighting something but you're in a dangerous area.
it's the suspense of it. Yeah,
Yeah, a lot of suspense.
it would have to be a curated list. I feel like,
Uh,
or
the
you can just put on an OST that doesn't cause anxiety.
The one there is some that's really good. Like in my Nintendo Music favorites, Hatano Village is very good. There's a couple like songs in the soundtrack, but yeah. Anyway, I'm just
yeah,
referring.
they're worth playing,
Yeah,
but not just put on the soundtrack and let it go.
Yeah, no, there hasn't been a good Zelda soundtrack like original since Skyward Sword, I guess, right?
uh,
Like I guess a Link
No,
Between
no,
Worlds.
yeah, Link Between Worlds were released after that.
Yeah,
I mean, uh, Triforce Heroes released after that.
Triforce Heroes used a lot of the Link Between Worlds stuff though
Oh,
because it was a direct sequel.
that's just stealing.
Hmm.
At least it
It
has
had
good
its own
music.
unique music, yeah, but they did a lot of motifs and stuff from it, if I remember correctly, because it's a direct sequel. Uh, I play a lot of Ace Attorney music, and especially a lot of stuff from the crossover. I think I just really like big orchestra soundtracks.
it's fair.
And that's basically what Grant was saying about Galaxy.
I mean, that's what's nice about 3D World, though. It's jazz, and it is like a big jazz band as well.
Yeah, I do like the big band jazz.
Mhm.
I got to be more in a mood to listen to jazz than I do for orchestra music, though.
Fair. Bayonetta. That's a good soundtrack I'd listen to.
I get that.
Speaking of upbeat stuff, although a lot of it you have to weed out the stuff that's just like angelic divinity music, like almost gospel music, but not like with no lyrics.
Yeah.
That stuff gets pretty, it wears on you pretty quickly. But the fast action jazz stuff is super good.
Yeah. Um, oh, City Trials from Carpe Ride.
Hmm.
I don't know why. That one just it's one of the Smash Bros. Soundtrack songs, like from the CDs. So it's just one I use for background music for videos. So I'm like, yeah, it's still a vibe.
Any other submissions, gentlemen?
Um, I don't I don't feel like I really listened to them too much recently, but I like the music from Three Houses. I could listen
Oh
to
yeah,
most of those I could listen to in the
well
background.
no, you reminded me that uh Gaiden from Fire Emblem has Twilight of the Gods, and I love that song. But again, it's another big orchestra band.
Um, I'd also say that most Pokemon music can be easily listened to.
Yeah, I would
Um,
probably play Heart Gold and Soul Silver's theme.
yeah,
The problem with their soundtracks is it's so much crap. There's so much.
there's so much
Oh,
on there.
here's the sound of the you walking through the grass, and
Yeah.
here's the sound of you throwing a Pokeball. So much junk.
Here's Rival Battle. Start. Great, thanks. There's they threw in all of the
Sound bites
clips.
are not the OST.
Says you.
Yeah, apparently I'm wrong according to Pokemon.
Now
Pretty
that
sure you
now that I don't enjoy having proper access to the
sound effects.
to the sound to the sound bites, but you know not when I'm trying to listen to music.
All right, well, I think that's going to wrap it up for us here. Thank you so much for listening. I hope you enjoyed the show. Please share us with a friend. We post every Wednesday, 7 a.m. Central Standard Time, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube.com/StormwindGames. Anywhere that you get your podcast, you can find us. Add us on Twitter at AllNightGamers with a K. Let us know what game soundtracks do you like listening to. And also, what do you want to see out of the Nintendo hacks? Any information you're looking to get? Did you already get it with the Pokemon stuff, or is it something else? Let us know. We'll be back next week, as always, for more gaming news, talk, and discussion. Thank you for listening again. Be good to yourself. Be good to each other. We love you all to death. See you next week. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.